they showed me a clip of season 6 Untucked because they had the last like real
Untucked.
It was the one where,
Untucked.
is the one where Gia was yelling at Milk about her pregnant look. The one where she's like, drag is dressed as a girl and it's not giving feminine at all. Gia really went for the jugular on that program.
I remember having a conversation with Gia, talking her out of coming out as trans on the show, like off camera. We were like talking about people.
It. Famously.
She's very close-minded.
She and J.K. Rowling are like this. I'm just kidding.
Well, I was like, I just remember like having this like weird conversation now in retrospect, especially that she is a trans woman. But I think she was like questioning at the time whether she
was being protective.
Wasn't. And I was like, I don't know if this is the place where you really want to share that information.
Yeah, that was
and
smart
I remember
PR advice.
Laganja's breakdown.
Oh God,
which was so much worse in real life.
You were there.
I'm sure it was. And also I mean, not to make this about us, but like you guys had a super glossy, highly produced, some could argue just as good as the show.
Yeah.
Untucked. I mean, iconic.
We're Laganja stands as well.
So many iconic moments. We walk in there.
You couldn't have understood what happened.
You know Jen Stander producing
You do not understand what
was
we
that her
went
last
through.
season?
When we walked into Untucked,
Mary,
and it was some area.
It was surveillance footage of a parking lot. That's what we got. That's what we got.
We got the last
an unused area of the soundstage with some 5-gallon buckets and some baked Cheetos.
It was
like
humiliating.
There must have been a reason they stopped it. But for me as a fan of the show,
it was so awesome to watch it.
Untucked is so good.
It was
and now
good.
it's just like
Season
a
6 Untucked was so fucking
Season
good.
6, it's phenomenal. I mean, they literally cannibalized it for their next 10 seasons.
Yeah.
All those moments. Like,
because they had Adore.
Yeah.
And obviously it's a great season, but it
Bianca.
was a good Untucked season because these bitches were at each other's throats.
Yes. Yeah.
I see comments every now and then like,
Trinity.
you know, like a Reddit thread comes up and you start reading, and they always say lovely things about me on Reddit, which I appreciate.
Yeah,
sound like Donald Trump. Then they always say lovely things about.
They say I'm great.
Whenever I
they say I'm beautiful.
I read a comment that I agree with, and I feel so vindicated. Where they're like, you know what? I just rewatched season 6 of Drag Race, and Courtney Act is so beautiful and perfect until the rap challenge, and then all of a sudden she doesn't really appear in much of the rest of the season. And even when I won the interview challenge, like they were like, somehow they edited that out as well. And the only other thing that really happened was like her and Jocelyn.
The row.
And I was like, I felt that too. And I just love like reading. Oh, in my memoir, my favorite, I was thinking about this yesterday. I wrote the Drag Race section. The chapter opens with, the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race season 6 is Courtney Act. And then it was like, stop, reset, back to 1 kind of thing, because you film all 3.
Yeah.
Or in
Oh yes,
and
you
you know
filmed the
about-
fake ending.
You know about the gag though.
that they filmed Bianca and Adore doing a tie.
And that's it.
And I was just like,
They didn't film a
like,
Courtney ending at all.
They filmed a
No.
Courtney ending, but they filmed everybody winning, and then they filmed Adore and Bianca tying.
That is
It was just very like,
that is
I have thouts about that because
that
Moscow
is
picked.
humiliating.
It was so humiliating.
That is evil.
for All
That's
Stars,
like that's mean. The mean gays.
Yeah.
Mean
for
gays.
All Stars 3, we filmed a tie for me and Kennedy, but I also didn't think that they would do it.
Yeah, but that makes sense. It's a top 2.
But then in the next All Stars, Trinity and Monet tie,
Did.
and we never filmed the tie. I was there. We never filmed the tie.
They Frankensteined it together.
Yes. We never filmed a tie, and then there was a tie.
Yes, I was there watching it live with them, and they were gagged.
Yes. But I remember thinking,
That's
like,
crazy.
wouldn't you film a tie if it was at all possible?
Well, that just goes to show you. This is
Were other people like, how come they didn't film a tie of you? Did I miss it?
I honestly, it's like a scene in a movie where like somebody unplugs, like something really dramatic happens and somebody unplugs the sound cord and the movie goes silent, but you still see the action happen.
Or like when the
that's how I
lights go
remember
out
it.
and the
I'm just
check
like,
gets changed and
At the
and
last minute.
Was it hard? Did you want to cry?
in front of a studio audience.
I would just
Because you were a lot younger too.
I would describe like I went through like some sort of psychological something in the hotel room afterwards. I was checking lamps for microphones. Like I got like paranoid.
Oh wow,
I got to my room,
that's like Pookie behavior.
my hotel room.
Yeah.
And I was
She
like,
goes to her room. She goes, well, they want to film my crowning in here. Yeah. That's why they didn't do it.
Well, I had
Let's
Simon
get the lights in here, please.
Should I speak? Should I just act natural? I'll just
Should I
act
get
natural.
in bed? Is RuPaul coming here?
She's already in the bed. Okay, should I fuck her?
She goes back to RuPaul's in the bed with a towel on her head, being like, congratulations.
Peekaboo. I had Simon Sherrywood with me we didn't have any way to get like.
Was this when you were in the gold?
pink-
No.
I was like in a pink, not perspex, but like opalescent.
Yeah.
gown.
Wait,
I first I wore this like.
which to the premiere you wore the gold.
Who did you think
little
was
thing.
going to win?
Bianca. I definitely knew that I was not going to win. I definitely knew it was Bianca or Adore.
Yeah.
I mean, when season 6 cut filming, we all thought
Adore.
Darian was going to win because we were still a top
Interesting.
4.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's diabolical the way they do that. I hate that.
Yeah. And we all thought
that.
that each other could have won. And I've checked with Bianca and Adore and I'm like, tell me straight. Like, am I deluded? And Bianca was like, no, I absolutely loved you while we were filming. I didn't hate you until I watched it back on television.
I mean, I thought Ginger was going to win when we left. When we left,
When we
season
left,
7.
yeah, we all thought Ginger would win.
Yeah. So how? What? Oh,
It's funny because like I went through, when I wrote my memoir, I wrote like so much. And then I didn't put a lot of it in the book because I realized I was just venting.
You're saving it for this pod.
I was saving it for this pod.
yeah. Thank you very much for that.
I realized I was just venting and it was sort of like stuff I needed to process. And then I did one final, when I was recording the audiobook, I was still able to make edits.
Uh-huh.
And I was
Are you
reading,
serious?
Yeah. And I was
Fierce.
reading the drag race section. I was like, do you know what? I just put that bit in there because I wanted to like revenge or like I wanted
never
to
a good thing
kick
to do.
them. And I was like, I'm going to take all those bits out. I did still say a lot in the memoir that I think maybe if I wasn't ever going to be on All Stars again, definitely won't be after the memoir.
Right.
But I thought that it was all like interesting.
It's dishy. It's. I mean, it's very dishy. I mean, it's such a. I don't know. I just feel
And
like
if you really didn't think you were going to win, it's not that you wanted them to do a crowning because it sounds like you didn't think it would win, but you think the principle of them not doing one when everyone is like they can't run the tape for 5 minutes and just do it.
it's inconsiderate. To me, it's mean.
It is, but also
know.
like I get it. It's TV.
Yeah.
we're moving
Whatever.
on. But like I knew
They probably
from,
were like, we don't need it. She lost, right?
Yeah, we don't need to have time with this ugly blonde bitch
we have
that
her
everybody
move?
hates, right?
And she's kind of older. Okay.
yeah.